Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. You may remember from the last video when we did a project which was not submitted from me. So I submitted and I got 2 likes on the project. Let's see. Okay, this was it. Let's go back and you can see these are from the 7 days ago. So if you submit the project, you'll get those two, and you'll also get the recommendation if there are some faults in your code. Okay, without delay, let's start our challenge number 4. Let's go to the challenge and use the filter of free newbie HTML and CSS. Let's go there. We have done these 3. Let's move further. We have to do these 3 ones. Let's open it. New challenge hub. Download starter. Okay, download. Extract here. Let's name it 4. Good. Let's delete this. Open this. Open this with code. So these colors are set now. Let's move to the font. Now since we are here, let's start creating our project. From this style, as we can see, the body is blue. Let's start by giving the body color blue. Body background color variable. Which one is that? Very dark blue main. Let's see what happens. Good. Okay, now we have to give the body display of flex. Justify content center. Align items center. To make the width fixed, we have to give width 100%. So the inner card should be in the center. So we have to specify the height to 100 VH. Let's see. The text is here. Now let's start editing our card. But before that, we have to give the class card. Make a card, and here in the card we have image at the top. So to make the image at the top, we have to give, why should not we remove it? Here we have to give image. Source will be images slash image equilibrium dot jpg. Good. Now we need to add this to the bottom, and then this and this and this. Okay, let's add this into the h1, and after that we need to add it to the p tag dot currency. Why I'm giving the currency class? I am giving currency class to this so I could adjust this data. Let me go and start doing it by adding the Ethereum icon first. To do that, let me make dot left, and in the left section we have an images slash icon Ethereum, and after that we have this into the span tag. Okay, good. Now we have dot right, and in the right section we have this data. Let's see. Okay, after that what we have this. To make this, let me just dot footer, and in the footer section we have an image of avatar, images slash avatar image, and after that let me add paragraph. In the paragraph we have this, but since we want to make this section white, Jules Verne, the name of the person, so we need to provide this in a span, so we could style it, right? Okay, let me go there and check it out. Good. Now to make it up, we need to give the height of fixed like 50 VH. Yeah. Nope. It should be like 70 VH at least. Okay. Overflow will be hidden, and if I do hidden, as you can see, it's looking like that. Why I don't open this side by side? Let me do this, and here, here, and here. Okay. Control B. Let me style it by coming up here. Overflow hidden. Dot card. Direct image. Its width should be 100%, and if we keep it at this, since we did not fix the width of the card, 100% and 300 pixels. Good. We are going to make it a bit more less than that. Now it is looking good. Border radius of 10 pixels. Mm, mm, mm. Background color will be variable, very dark blue card. Okay, as you can see, now we need to give the box shadow of 003 pixels. Of which one? Color. Good. Good. We need to give the padding of 1 em at least, I think. Yes. Border radius of 10 pixels. Good. Now we need to specify the style or font family of the variable. Font family, variable font, control font. What the hell? Font. Yes. Dot card h1. Now we are styling this. We need to specify the font size. I think 18 pixels. Nope, 18 is too much, too less. 16 pixels. Was it 16? Yeah, that is. Color will be variable white. Good. Why I always use variable? Because it is easy to change, customize our colors. Let's say you have a big website and you want to change the color in sudden, that you think that this background should be changed. So wherever you used this background, you have to change the color by going to that property. But if you have used a variable, you just need to change it here. I hope you know that before too. Okay, let's jump to our project now. If we see, we can see a pattern of gap. This gap, this gap, this gap is same. So what we can do, we can give display of grid and then give a gap. To do that, let me go here and display of grid and gap of 0.5 em. Now you can see it can be 7. Okay, now that gap is shouldn't I do it 1 em? Yeah, now that gap is looking good. Let me just go. To do that, h1 is styled now. I think it should be 21. Yeah, and letter spacing will be 1 pixel. Good. Now we need to style dot card direct p, and to do that we have to give um, color of variable soft blue. I think, is that the soft blue there? Yeah, that is a soft blue, but font size is a bit less, so we have to give font size 15 pixels, I think. Yes, there it is. So if we now add, now we are going to style our currency section. We need to give display flex, justify content space between. Okay, as you can see there. What the hell? Did I give it up here? No, I didn't need to. I need to cut this all down to the bottom. Okay, right. That's it. Dot card, dot currency, and dot left. We need to give its display flex. Gap will be 0.5 em. Align items will be central. Good. So to do that, we need to dot currency dot left dot left. Image would be font size. No, width will be 10 pixel, I think. Yes, there it is. 12 pixel. Dot currency dot left, and the span, its color will be variable. Let me give soft blue or dark blue line. Nope, it will be cyan. Good. Yeah, font size will be 14 pixels. Good. Now if we see that this should be cyan blue. Okay, to do that, let's go here and start styling dot currency dot right span. Nope, there is no span. Color will be variable soft blue. Yes, there it is. Okay, now we need to edit our footer. To style the footer, let's add styling to it. Dot footer, its display would be flex. If we just save it, you can see there. Align items sorry, align items would be center, and the center gap would be 1 em. And if you see, now we just need to add styling to the image section. The width should be 20 pixels, I think. 20 pixels is too less. Let's give it 24. Border 1 pixel solid white. Yeah, instead of 1 pixel, let me give it thin. As you can see, it is not rounded fully, so we need to give it border radius 50%. Now it's fully rounded. As you can see, our card is prepared, but we just need to add styling to this one. Let's add styling to this one. Dot footer to the P, and span font weight would be increased. Nope, that will be 600. Yeah, color will be variable white. Where is white one? White. Yeah, there it is. Now as you can see, our card is really prepared, but the only thing that is missing from there, I think we should need to give its width a bit more than that. Let's go here and increase it a bit. Yeah, that is looking fine now. That is looking great now. Now we just need to add an eye up here. As you can see in our style, we have an eye there. When you hover on it, you get an eye. So to provide that eye, let me add a before element to our image. I think we can't add our before element to the image, so we need to override a div on the image. To do that, let me just cut it and add dot image, and let me save it and save it here too. Okay. Dot image, so it is not going to make any change. Let me add dot card dot image before section, but doing it before, we need to add styling to the image section, dot image section. Position would be relative, so because we are going to make the position absolute to the its before element. Position absolute, width 100%, height 100%, sorry, 100%, and overflow would be hidden. No, it's overflow of the parent, because let me show you why, which problem it's going to create, and we will solve that by using overflow hidden. Top would be 0, it's going to start from here. Left would be 0, it's going to start from here. And let me save it. Let me add a bit background to it. Let's just say if I add background color white. Okay, it's up there. Why it's not taking that? Oh, we need to add content empty. Yeah, as you can see, it's taking the whole. If we add overflow hidden to there, now it will to this or this, oh sorry, not to image but to the dot image section. Why it is not taking it? Because we didn't add border radius to this. Okay, we need to add border radius to the parent section dot image. This is how it is going to take. Okay, now we need to we added it, but instead of background white, we need to add variable cyan. As you can see, it's going taking good, but we need to use it to its less opacity. So let's just copy this one and paste it here, just delete it, and as you can see, we can add 0.5 to this. Okay, now as you can see, we are good. Yeah, that is looking good. Now we'll add our hover effect, that when we hover on it, okay, when we hover on it, it's before its opacity should be 1, but before that its opacity should be 0. I'm missing something, I think. Hover. No, I'm really sorry. I didn't add hover section. Is this not how it is going to work? This is something like, okay, here we, sorry, I'm really sorry. You do have to use before after the hover. I did use it a lot of before time, so I didn't remember it too much. Okay, when you hover, you get this one. But as you can see, it's getting a defect from here. Why it is getting that? So let me just set object fit cover. Nope. Nope. Okay, yes. But we have to give height of 100% too. Yeah, there it is. Now we have the image that is taking 100%, and when we hover on it, it's getting that. To add the transition effect, what we can do, we can add transition up here. Transition of all 0.5 sec. Good. Good, good, good. But since you can see here that we have an eye, so how we can add our eye to eye here? To do that, what we can do, we can add. Let me add URL here. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, yes, yes. Here I am. And this is how we are. Okay, as you can see, the images up there. We need to just make it center. Let's justify content center to do that, but we have to give the display of flex center align items center. And if you see here, we have an image. Good. We have this image. As you can see, I think there was a clock here too. So here is a clock. We need to add a clock here. So let's just go there and add a clock. Images slash clock. Oh man, images icon clock. But as you can see, we have dot right. But we need to give it display flex. Justify content center. Nope, sorry, align items must be center. And gap would be 0.5 en. And no, 2.25 en. And the font size would be 12 pixels. If I would like to 14 pixels. Good, our card is now completed. As you can see the style. I hope you like the project. Let's move to the next one. So here we are. It's the common stuff we always used to do in our Frontend Mentor projects. Let's start doing our project. But before, let me open it. As you can see, we have a different background. Okay, how to add that background? We are going to add background in the body tag by giving it to the style. Let's add it up here. Background image would be URL of images slash pattern background desktop. As you can see, if I save it and go here, I have this. How we can solve that? Of course we can solve that by setting our background repeat, no repeat, no repeat, background position. If we go there, you can see. So what we need to do, background size, cover, so it will cover the whole image. If you go here, as you can see, we have a different background here, so we need to add the background to the body too. That was background image, this is background color. You need to remember that these are two different properties. Okay, don't mismatch them. Very blue pen, blue, very pale blue. No, this is not the same. I think it is pale blue. If I go here, yeah, there it is. That's the same color used in the design. So we need to add the card right here. So let's start adding that. But before that, let's give display to the body flex. Just click on center as always. Align items center. Height of 100 VH. Width of 100%. If we go there, we have that in. Mm, do, 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 do. Okay, then why is design damaged? I don't know. Let's just remove these properties and see what happens. If I say like 100 VW, 100 VW is going to work here. No, VH 100%. What is damaging that? Let me see. So how we can do that? Okay, let me add the style a bit. Let's just make the card first, then we are going to see what's the problem occurring. To do that, let's go here, dot card. In the dot card section, we have an image at the top, image, images slash icon music, illustration hero, illustration hero. Good. Now we have h1. As you can see, styling is almost same. Auto summary, the same pattern is going into every project. This is because the Frontend Mentor is preparing us to do simple card stuff, how we can use flex in a better way. Okay, because these all cards are dependent on flex property. Into the p section we are going to paste it, so don't take this as a waste of time, because these are good to practice that. So music section. In the music section we have dot left. In the dot left we have two things. One is the music icon, and the second is let me add dot image images slash icon music, and here we have dot content. P is going to be annual plan. Good. Now we can add our styling to the dot right, or add change. We have a change button, so instead of making it white, yeah, we should make it white, by the way. In the anchor tag we have nothing, but in here we have this one. And after the music section we are moving to the next section, that is a button, proceed to pay, button, proceed to payment. And after that we have a paragraph that is used to do the cancel order. Let's save our sorry. Okay, if we go here we have this. Let's add styling to our card. Height of 70 vh. No, this equal 70 vh. Let's go here. Now if we add margin auto, and it's, I think, no, it's not going to come in the center. Let's try it. Width of 300 pixels. Overflow is going to be hidden. Dot card image would be width of 100%. If you go here, yep, there it is. If we add border radius of 10 pixels. Good. If you see here we have this a lot of padding. Now we need to add background to the card. Let's add background color, that is white. And this all is done, needed to be styled. Dot card h1. Font size is going to be 18 pixels, not 18 pixels, it's more than that, it should be 20 at least. Font weight is 900, and color is variable. Which one? Dark blue, this one. Good. And text align is center. Let's go there. Good. If we add grid the same way we did in every single card, display would be grid. We can give gap of 1 em, and it would give a proper gap, and instead of 20 pixels we can make it to 2 dot card direct p. Should have the style of what font size will be 15 pixels, and the color will be desaturated blue. Color variable desaturated blue. Yep. Text line center. Good. But as you can see, we don't have so much padding to do that. We'll be adding a padding, but if we add the padding, we are going to get a problem. What problem that would be? The problem would be that the image will also shrink down. So to solve that problem, we'll come to that later. But let's just design this first, and then we'll add the bugs, or solve the bugs. Not add the bugs. Okay, music section. Let's add styling to the music section. Why not doing this like this? Yes, here it is. Dot music section ZB. Okay, display would be flex. Justify content space between. Align items center. Dot music section dot left would be display flex, and gap would be 1 em. Align items would be center. Gap is too much, by the way, 0.5. Good. Now let's see, the annual plan is a bit bolder. Dot music section dot left p nth child of 1. Font weight is 700, and color is variable dark blue. Let me add font weight of 900, I think. Yeah, that was the font weight. Let's go here, and if we see that we have padding of 1.5 em, and border radius is I think 5 pixels, and background color is variable bright blue, desaturated blue, pale blue, very pale blue, I think. Yeah, there it is. There it is. If you see, I'm giving a lot of padding. Yep. Okay, now come to the button section. If I go to the button, I have to give border none, background color. Why the hell? Background color will be variable bright blue. Yep. Color will be white. Font weight will be 900, and font size will be 18 pixel. No 18 pixel, 16 pixel. Nope. 700, I think. 6 would be enough. I'm really sorry. I'm making you disturb. Let's give padding of 0.5 em. Border radius of 10 pixels. 10 pixels is too much. It should be 7. And box shadow 003 pixel variable bright blue. Yeah, there we have it. Now we have the cancel order button and the p with a class of cancel. Cancel should have dot dot cancel should font size would be a bit smaller. Good. Now you can see our card is done, but the padding is not done. So we need to add the padding. If we add the padding into the card section, but the problem is going to happen that it will give padding to the image too, but we don't want that. So what we have to do, we have to add this all stuff into a different section. Let's just add class of dot card inner, and in inner section, as you can see, it's going to just damage that. So to handle it, let's go to here and add styling to our dot card inner. Now we need to add this all stuff to the dot card inner section. Now if we add that, we have this stuff. Very well done. Okay, but as you can see, our button has less padding. Why it has so much less padding? Let me add 1 em. Yeah, now that is looking good. Now our button have more padding than that. Let's add width. Increase the width of our card. 320. Good. Dot music section. Dot write a font size of 10 pixels. No, 10 is too less. Let's add it 16 pixels. Good. Okay, now the problem that we are getting, that it is not to the bottom. First of all, why it is not to the bottom? Because we are not styling it. So in case of styling it, let's add display grid to our card. Where is dot card? Here we need to add display grid. So what it would take, it would take the whole width of the card, as you can see right here. Isn't it taking it? As I told you, now we need to add the padding is looking fine. Okay, now the card is done. The only problem we are getting up here, that we need to center it. And how we can center it? If we just made the display grid, now we get the problem that this section gets to the top. Let me just do it here. If I remove the style, and sorry, now we have a problem that the style gets damaged. The background comes here, right? This is the line of the background, so we don't want it. So to do that, what we can do, I think we need to add the property of background position. Center it would be, nope. I think it's top, nope. Background attachment it is, right? Background attachment, I think it's fixed. Inherit scroll, nope, 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 nope. It's not that property. We need to give the contain. Basically, I don't. Oh, there it is. There it is. Good, 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 good. We need to add the contain property. Okay, since we add the contain property, so it's containing its background. Okay, the same way it should be. If we inspect that, the good. Our card is done. As you can see, you need to add the property of contain, background contain, because I was doing the background cover, so it was trying to cover the given width, so it was going down. Let me just do it like cover, so it is going down. Okay, because it is trying to cover the whole body. Okay, if I just remove this from cover to contain, so what it is going to do, as you can see, it's going to set here. Good. Okay, I hope you get my point. Let's move to the next project. Body background will be variable. Which one is that? Dark desaturated blue. No, that is not that. Dark, very dark blue main. Let's go, and there it is. Let's add styling, display, flex, justify content center, align item center. Width would be 100%. Height would be 100 VH. And if we go there, we have all the data here in the center. Now, as we can see that we have to style this. Let me close it. We have a card which has almost 90% width, I think, or 85% at least, and the height is like 60 VH. And to add that, we have to create a card dot left and dot right. Okay, and in the left section, let me add the styling. For that, I would like to add a comment left section so we could differentiate. Okay, left section, we have get inside the help, that is h1. Let's add styling to it. Don't I have prettier? I think I had that. I have that, but that is not getting used. No, that is getting used here too. Okay, h1, and the next thing is our paragraph, and we have to add this one. Good. And after that, we have these stats. So to do these stats, we have to add dot stats. In stats, we have three sections. Dot first. Nope. We don't need to give the class because we'll handle these by these childs. But we'll handle this all by using the stat class. Okay. We can add class, of course, stat and stat1. Okay. We need to add p 10k k plus and other p that would say companies. You know why Frontend is giving all the data in small letters? Because he wants it to handle by us using the CSS. Okay, because it is preferred that you use all the styling by CSS and not in the HTML. I hope you get me. 314 templates, 314 templates, and 12 million plus queries. Good. The data is done. Let's add styling to it. To do that, we'll add that here, and let's just add styling. Nope, we can't do that because the screen is bigger. So we need to add styling side by side. Control B. Okay. Okay. Dot card. We didn't add any styling to the right section. Let's add our elements to the right section. RIGHT right section, and in the right section we just need an image. Okay, we just need an image, and the image is dot slash nope don't not images slash image desktop. Good. To do that, we first need to display grid template columns 1FR and 1FR. Now we have that. Okay, but as you can see, since we didn't fix the width of the card, so it's taking full width, so we are going to say 80%. 80%. Yeah, good. Is it not it looking fine? Yeah, that is looking fine. So what we need to do, we need to add background color that is dark desaturated blue, I think. Yep. Border radius of 10 pixel, I think. Yep. And after that, yeah, I got the idea. Note it's not 10 pixel. Yeah. Dot card dot left display is grid template columns. Nope. Gap would be 2em. Now we need to add the padding. Which padding? Padding block. Okay, that is 2em. Okay, padding block is 2em. We have the same padding, right? Don't we have the same padding? Yep, we have the same padding. So to add the same padding, we need to add simple padding. 2em is too less. Let's add 3em, and as you can see, it is looking fine. If we add display of flex and add flex direction column, it would be easy to handle, because now we can say not the gap but the justify content space between. Good. Yup. Dot card dot left h1. Let's add styling to that. Font size is 36 pixels. Yeah. And font family is variable font 1. Yep. Font family is font 1, but we need to increase the font size. Let's just increase the font size, and here we have to set insides. We need to change the color of the insides. Okay, first of all, let's add color variable white, and here we need to add the span in the insides. Span, but dot card dot left h1 span, its color would be variable that is okay, accent. Where is that accent? Here we have it. Good. We need to add the word spacing of 5 pixels, I think. Yeah, now it is looking fine and good. And here we need to add the gap, right? As you can see, it's taking the padding from here. No, this should not have the padding. Why it is taking the padding from here? I don't know. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I got it. Let me solve it. Gap of 1em. Good. Good. Now we need to add the styling to it. To add the styling to the p tag, dot card dot left p font size will be 16 pixels. It's already 16 pixels. We need to add the font family of font variable font 1, and we need to change the color of it. To change the color of it, which color it would be? It would be like slightly transparent white main. I think this is it. Slightly transparent white stat. Variable slightly transparent white stat. Yeah, there it is. No, that's the color of the stat. Main it is. Yep. The dot card. Now we need to go to the dot card dot left dot stats. Display would be flex. Justify content would be space between. There we have it. No. Not space between. We need to give the gap of uh, gap of 2 4 I think. 5, what I'm doing. Okay, align items would be center. Good. Dot card dot left dot stats, and the stat dot stat, it's text transform the uppercase. As you can see, it's now converted into the uppercase. Now we need to add the style, but since the font family of it is variable of font2, which we did installed, yup, that's the font style of this. Dot card dot left dot stats dot stat p nth child. As you can see, we are doing so much hard work. We will not be doing in the next projects. Why? Because I'm going to use SAS in upcoming projects. If you don't know SAS, I will guide you a bit in that video, but if you want a detailed video, I can make that too. Okay, we need to add the font size will be like 40 pixels, and font weight would be 700. Good, 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 good. But the color of that is white. As you can see, that the color of that is variable white. Yeah, but we need to make the style a bit smaller. Okay, now as you can see, our left side is done. Now we add styling to the right section. To do that, what we need to do, dot card dot right img, width would be 100%. That's it. But as you can see, a small gap here. Okay, now we need to add the height of 100%. There we have it. That's it. We just need to add our the color or the hover dot card dot right before. As you can see, these are the sharp corners. Since we don't want them, what we'll say, we would like to say dot card dot wide overflow hidden. Dot right overflow hidden. Did we add overflow hidden to the card? No, we didn't. So we need to add overflow hidden here too. Now the image is rounded. So to add the shadow on our image, what we need to do, we need to add a before section. The position, the content will be empty. The position will be absolute. Top will be 0. Right will be 0. Width will be 100%. Height will be 100%. Let's just save it. Background color will be variable accent. But as you can see, it is taking absolute related to the body, and we don't want it. We need to give position relative to this, and this is going to take just that. And since we want it to be lit a bit, so we'll copy this style, or we can copy this style and we can say shadow, add shadow to this, and here we'll add 0.5. If we go here, we have variable, and here we have shadow. Okay, our project is done, almost done. Now we just need to add styling of, what the hell, why it is getting damaged, brother, why it is getting damaged, brother. As you can see that it is not getting the width of 100%. Okay, let me check. What the hell? First of all, we need to add cover to here. Object fit cover. As I'll do cover, even if I keep shredding it, it's not going to get damaged. And we didn't add styling to this, right? Did we? No, we didn't. We didn't added height. That's why it's getting damaged, right? Let me add height to the card. And if I add height to the card, like 70 VH. No, that is not 70, that is 60 VH. And now if I shred it down, it's not getting damaged, right? Good. But the problem is that it is getting decreased, but the other is not. Why it is not getting decreased? Whether it should be, right? Why it is not getting decreased? Even we added like, let me give that according to the VW section. Where is that? Font size, as you can see, font size is 40 pixels. Let me make it minimum 40 pixels. And the other will be calculate function. Let's take 1VW plus 20 pixels. Okay, here we have that. If it is getting decreased, the font size will be increasing, but if it is getting decreased, the font size will also be getting decreased. What the hell is wrong with this section? Why it is not getting decreased? I just don't know. Oh man, I gave 1FR. I think I should not have, or 1FR. I gave 1FR. 50% and 50%. Good. Okay, now we can add that. Good. And this gap can also be decreased. Okay. I got it. The only problem that was occurring, that was due to this gap. Now we need to control this gap. So to control this gap, which we can do, we can add flex to this. Before that, let me add variable changeable width, no, font size. Maximum should be 36 pixels, and otherwise you need to calculate on your own. 1VW plus 3 plus 10 pixels. Okay, 15 pixels. Good. Now as it is getting decreased, this font size is also getting decreased. Now we need to be worried about this gap. Okay, we can make this gap also a variable gap. Instead of 5 em, what we can do, we can add variable, or nope, minimum function. And minimum function would be 5 em, and the other would be calculate how much you can take. You can take of 2 em plus 1VW. Now as you can see, the app is getting decreased by time to time. And also we can add display flex wrap to this. Flex wrap is wrap. Good. Now you can also wrap down, but what we will do at 1136 pixels, we'll just make it where is that? And if I run FR, I'm going to write media query here. Media max width of what? Max width 1136 pixels. 1136 pixels. After that, what you can do, Dot card grid template columns 1fr. Good. And after that, you need to, your width should be decreased or increased or decreased, sorry. You need to take off minimum 500 pixels and 100%. Good. And your height will also be increased. Height would be 80vh. Yeah, there it is. But since there is no gap, we need to decrease the padding of it. Padding would be 1 em. And as you can see, didn't I decrease the padding? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I need to decrease dot card dot left padding be 1 em. The padding is decreased. What the hell? Why the hell that padding is not getting decreased? Isn't it dot card dot left? That is to the padding stream. Why the padding is stream? Dot card dot left either. As you can see, the media query should be at the end. I'm sorry about it. Good. Let me add styling again because the design is getting damaged. I didn't used to do such styling. I was very good at that. Grid template rows. I don't know why I am doing so. Okay, good. There we have the styling. And if we are on the smaller screen, we'll get this design. If we are on the larger screen, we'll get this design. As you can see, it is getting like that. What we can do, we can add, instead of 100%, we can do it like 95%, and it is going to take a smaller width than the body. Good. As you can see, we are good. Okay, this was all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep growing and keep learning. Bye bye.